should be live.
Let me refresh my... I don't see you yet.
Yeah, it might be a minute.
It's alright. That's alright.
But, so... Alright, there
Let me refresh. Hey look, Mila Games.
Oh, I gotta do some. Oops, I gotta put the...
My one-stop shopping
Close
for all my Fire Emblem needs.
And I gotta unclick that. I gotta unclick that. And I gotta move things around. God. So unprofessional.
Wow.
How dare I?
Wow. How was doing a 3.5 hour stream solo? I bet you did great.
I mean, I again, it's just easier having another person to
Of course it is,
bounce off of, but I mean, you know, I think it would have been a little easier if there was maybe like, even if it was just one person in chat for like a little bit. I think that would have made it a little bit easier.
I didn't get a notification. What day was that? I didn't get a notification that you were on.
Monday.
I didn't get a notification that you were on. That sucks. Why didn't I get? I have, but your notifications turned on.
That's really weird, actually. I don't know.
It's really weird because I always know when you. I saw that you went live an hour ago to like do, but it was a hashtag just a test.
Yes. Yeah. I was like, it's like, here's the title. I didn't want to like edit the whole title, so I'm like, all right, just a test.
Just a test. And then if you're like me, you'll do just a test 1, just a test 2, or even better, just a test period, and then I'll do just a test period comma or just a test period comma. Like
yeah. Oh god. All right, so let's talk about real quick. Oh god. The game is fine. It's just that I'm opening up different tabs.
As the Fairly Odd Parents would say, the rules.
The rules. Yeah. So I sort of wanted to do like, I guess like, you know, if like people would vote in like, hey, what character do you want to see? That way it's like interactive. But obviously, you know, there's not that many people. It'd be just me and you voting. So I figured let's just like pull something that was already existing. So the Fire Emblem Heroes has the like, what is it? The Choose Your Legends contest every year. And so I pulled the list of where everyone ranked just in FE8. And so that's why that list is like that.
Okay.
I'm going to use... Obviously, you have to use the Lords, whatever. So they kind of are excluded. But we're going to use Lute. We're going to use Joshua, Marissa, Seth, Amelia. Like, those top 5 are kind of like for sure. Actually, top 10 is probably for sure. And then if people start dying, obviously we just pull one up from the list. But there is some caveats, right? Did I say that word right?
Caveats, yeah, that's right.
So, limited Tower Volney use. So, like, I'm not going to just grind out a new unit.
I was going to say, because I definitely did that.
There's no right or wrong way of playing. That's just how I'm going to limit it, just to make it more balanced and more sort of challenging. Because, I mean, you could just steamroll the game if you train everyone up.
Define your limit. What does limited use mean? Are you going to have... I think it should be you have an X amount you get for the entire game.
Oh, see, that's actually better. See, my original thought was once, like, I can top up a unit's level in between a chapter.
Okay.
And that kind of limits it, because you get access to it chapter 9 onward. So, like, I don't know. Was that technically it's like 11? Is that 11 or 12 uses? So
something like that, yeah.
But we could have that. We could like maybe, I don't know. We could play it by ear. Obviously, I'm not going to get to the tower right now, so that could be something to talk about.
Well, if you use it like a bank, maybe like you're like, I could get 3 units up to level 20, but like I should wait an extra chapter
I
or two, because
see.
I've only got so many, like,
I guess
banks saved up.
if I don't need to use it in between a chapter, I can like
You can
store
bank
that.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you should, and you can have a counter also if you wanted to.
Yeah, we could just say like how many we have. We can limit it. Maybe limit it to like, I don't know, maybe 10 is what I'm thinking.
10 or 15, something like that.
Yeah. So.
Because the higher level you get, the less it becomes.
Yeah.
The diminishing returns kind of thing.
Yeah, and I wouldn't need it as much. So the other thing is thief claws. So since like Colm is so far on the bottom, like he might not. Well, he might not be in my squad. If there's items or if there's things I want to steal, I can bring him. I'll just sub out the last person for him. Same thing with like healer. So like Lara Shell is pretty high up. I think she's actually the number 1 healer.
She is. I call her La Rachel.
La Rachel.
La Rachel. It's bad. I know it's wrong. No, I know it's not right.
That's funny though. But so like you don't get her till kind of mid game. So,
you don't get her until like late. You get her on the boat, right? And I think it's the boat mission.
I think it's right after.
Right after or something. Yeah, something like that. Oh, you're right. It is right after, because there are green units on the boat.
Oh wait, did you go Ephraim's route?
I did.
Okay, no, you're right. It is on the boat. I was thinking of Erica's route. So yeah, I'll probably just use Molder the Boulder until
best character in the game.
Until then, and then like Seth, I just won't abuse Seth, but I'll use him if I need it. It's kind of just a...
Listen, I didn't use Seth that much. I mean, I played it on normal.
Oh, my man.
I didn't...
My man.
I'm not saying he's not good. I was just like, he's already promoted. I need to get other people promoted.
Exactly. But again, he's just so good. And also,
he's really good.
We're actually going to go through the story. I feel like I want to have like the entirety of it here.
Captured,
whatever. But yeah.
So are you gonna read it, or are you just gonna like let it go on screen? Or are we gonna try and do voices? Like, what's gonna happen?
I mean, I was just gonna let it go, but I don't know what do you want to do? I could read it.
I've never done this before in this way, so
never done it either. So, but I feel
so like we could. I think you could do it either way. You can just let it be on screen, and then would we be quiet during that time?
Well, we could talk about other things or something, or I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know what we would be doing.
Or it could be a dramatic reading. Adam just being like, but this peace would not last.
So,
like.
But that sounds really good though.
800 years.
The continent of Magvel. Yeah, there you go. But no.
If you're gonna do dramatic reading, you're gonna have to really get into it. Here, let me show you how it does. Let me show you how to do it. For some 800 years, a quiet peace reigned in the absence of the terrible darkness. The sacred stones have been passed from generation to generation. Nations have been built around their power and their legacy. That's how you gotta do it, Adam.
Yeah, that's like I said. That was really good though. That was.
Give it a try. Go ahead.
Yeah. The Kingdom of Frelia. See, I'm a little bit of ahead. So, ruled by Hayden, the venerable Sage King.
Yeah, that's right.
There you go. See, I can't say words.
Do words good.
The Kingdom of now Johanna, I think, ruled by Ismail. See, that's the thing. Like half these
Fire Emblem
words are gonna be like up to interpretation. Like,
listen, Adam, you're the one that's played so many of these. Even if you say it so wrong, you're the expert here.
I mean, to each their own. The Theocracy of Roston, ruled by Mansell. Theocracy, ruled by Mansell, the Divine Emperor. Yeah. So I do like though this game how they kind of are like, here's the breakdown.
Here are the regions
of all the.
Oh, there he is, that motherfucker.
There he is, Vigarde. I don't know.
I called him Vigard.
Ah, I like Vigard. That actually,
Vigard.
I like that. That's really good. But
if we're going by a European pronunciation, I'm assuming it'd be Vigard.
Yeah. No, that's a very reasonable assumption. But yeah, we got times of peace.
For 800 years.
God damn it. Damn it, Vigard.
Like, here's the thing. 800 years is a long time. That's a long time.
It's honestly kind of like unfathomable that it would have peace for that long, because you got to think, like, how many generations would that be, especially back then? Like,
a generation is roughly 25 years, roughly. So that's, dozens of generations. Dozens.
Is that like... Yeah, I don't know.
The problem here, and the problem is, I would think that the theocracy to the north, the theocracy is run by the church, so like a holy kind of, like, there's no there's no separation of church and state, like the church is the state kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Similar to the Crusades, I would imagine a theocracy would be the reason that anyone would get invaded, but no, it's not.
Well, I mean, I've played enough JRPGs to kind of have this synopsis of empires are bad, kingdoms are good. I know that's very generic, but almost every JRPG does that.
Well,
almost.
And I mean, empire versus kingdom, there's a very slight distinction in my head. An empire is like ruled with an iron fist.
Yeah.
And a kingdom is just like ruled by it just means monarchy. Like,
yeah,
there is a royal family. That doesn't necessarily mean bad. That just means there is a royal family.
But it's always like tailored that, like, the kingdoms have like heart, they're caring, they're like for the people, right? But like the empires, at least in these games, are like, go fuck yourself. You're gonna go do what I say, and I don't give a shit.
An empire is ruled by an iron fist. That's what you think about that, like, because of George Lucas. But anyway, all right. What's going on in this dialogue right now?
So literally, it's Renee has basically been crushed. Like, Grotto did a full-scale invasion, and I would like to think this was over like a couple weeks, just from the suddenness. That's it. This was a quick violation of this country. It was definitely a what the hell are you doing? They just basically plowed through different towns and villages just to get to this place, like to the castle. And so the king is recognizing, oh shit, crap, are we good? Like, we're not. Where's Erica? Do you have your bracelet? That'll come into play later. And yeah, so he understands like what's about to happen. So we're off to...
He's an adult. He's got the weight. He's war torn. He understands.
Yeah, and he's kind of going to... It's like captain of the ship mentality. Like, you're not going to just like abandon your realm, especially like he wants to know, and I think he's going to say it soon. He's like, why are they attacking? Yeah. Like, I need to know, like, did I like mess up? Like, is it, so it's admirable, yes, but it's also like a dude, you should just get the hell out, because they're not ready to listen, especially since how quickly they've invaded your country. But
yeah, seriously.
But yeah, so we have Seth over here. He's kind of like, he's like Erica's like protector.
Does he have anything to do with like the Knight's Guard? Is he like the captain of anything, or is he just he's just a trusted knight?
Yeah, I think he's like the head of like the knights, like they're kind of like training or whatever. Like, I think that's what he is. But again, he's like Erica Ephraim's like protector. He's like one of like Renee's like most well regarded. Oh yeah, he's a general. That's right.
Yeah, he's okay. So he's the guy. General means that's the guy.
I forgot that he was the general. I thought he was just like a... It's not a ward.
Man.
What's like if you're protecting a prince or a princess? Is there a term for
that? Link. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Yeah, like you're like a royal guard basically.
Yeah.
Like would be, but like, man, that, what? Honestly, I have to put some respect on that king being like my general. Like usually the generals are the people who are like the tacticians, the ones that are like, I'm gonna do this for you kind of thing.
Yeah.
And man, no, your general protecting your daughter. That's big. That's big.
Yeah. And so this is one
we just run into this guy.
Yeah, this is scum of the earth, Walter. He's one of the generals.
Oh, I hate Walter.
Grotto. He's one of those characters. I mean, yes, he's got like good lines, but man, you just hate him. You hate
him so much. You hate him so much.
This slimy motherfucker.
It's like in FE7 you hate Nurgle. You do. But in FE6 there's Zephiel and you just absolutely hate him. I feel like Walter is the same way. You just hate. He's not just the villain. You just hate him.
There's really nothing redeemable about him. He's very much like true villainy. Like, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna hunt you down. I'm gonna make fun out of it. He doesn't really see human lives as valuable. So it's like,
it's not even like there's like no respect. It's not like I'm going to kill you because I believe you're strong, or you are the next. Like you're just like, oh, you're just a piece in my way, and I'm gonna play with you too. Like, oh,
but
the disrespect.
But here we can see the strength of Seth, though, how he like tanked that hit and just absolutely was able to retreat. So
yeah, that's big man Seth right there.
Yeah. So it's yeah, he's doing his duty.
He is. And if I'm that king, go back just for a second, I gotta agree. Like, it's easy for me to sitting on my couch, but like, if I'm the king of a nation, you gotta go down with it. You have to.
Yeah.
You gotta, like, every single person either has to, like, I will, like, can leave, whatever. Like, it's my land. It's my place. I gotta go down with it. I believe in that. I believe it 100%.
Yeah, and I guess there would have been more bloodshed if he had left. You know, like, if he had tried to retreat and fight, and, like, it just would have been, probably would have been worse. Like, again, they were at their front door, like, here we are, get fucked, you know.
Like, I'm not running, you know, just, I'm not running.
Yeah.
The power.
Alright. So...
Until I'm reunited with my father. Someone tells me his father's not going to make it. I don't know. I'm not spoiling anything, but just like, if Fire Emblem has taught me anything, there's a lot of dead dads.
There's a ton of dead dads.
So I'm not holding my breath for the king here.
Yeah. Well, all right. Now let's hope that this doesn't go as poorly as my test. So if you should check it out, because I like literally was just testing out the new mic. I was like, let me throw Sacred Stones on, whatever. And I was playing on hard mode, and I was like, all right, let me play through a couple chapters. And Erica just was not cooperating. So
really? Okay. Well, she's in front of the camera now, so let's see what happens.
Yeah. And for some reason, I can't hear the sound, so give me a second.
Of course.
Let me just do a quick reset here. But this time we'll skip through everything, because I don't know why that did that. Sometimes it's so weird. Like, some of the sound cuts and some of it's... There you go. Okay. So let's update my settings. We'll keep animations on, game speed fast, text speed max.
Maximum text speed.
Everything else is pretty good. I guess if this is... I guess I'll just do a quick little how to play the game while we're doing this.
Yeah, sure thing.
Blue guys are your units. They're good. They're the good guys. Just eventually, you just need to take out the red ones. That's about as simple as you could do it. There's more stuff involved with the stats. Real quick, strength. Again, self-explanatory. Also, strength and magic. So if you have a mage instead of strength, it'll be magic in this game. I know some Fire Emblem games have both stats, but this one it's just a little bit more boiled down. Skill, the basic thing is hit percentage. It does other things. Speed allows you to double. Erica's pretty much going to double like all the time. She's really fast, so that's kind of nice. luck it's just a bunch of different things. I believe it's like crit avoid or chance to crit. I always get luck confused, and I've played these games so many times. I'm like, I still don't know. Damage from physical weapons or physical attacks. Res is magical attacks, and then health is obviously, and then movement. You know how many spaces you can move. Con, it just affects like who you can rescue and who can rescue you. That's con and aid. So.
Your constitution as a character.
Yep.
When I think of Fire Emblem, I kind of think of it as like a different version of chess. Different pieces moving across the board in like that serve different purposes. You have your queen, who can move really far, but like has her weaknesses. You have like the rooks, maybe that they move differently. The knights, it's like a different, more in-depth version of chess, in my opinion.
Yeah. All right, Erica is actually cooperating right now.
I say she looks like she's doing great.
To put in perspective, that first enemy, when I did this on my test, hit her on the very first attack. And then this guy, after she killed him, domed him. So it was like a 39 and a 41 or something, or maybe 43. I was just like, I couldn't believe it. Like, what the heck is this?
Good old hit percentage chances.
Oh, got that crit though. Love to see
it. Yeah, you did. I mean, the 14% crit. You better hit. You better crit.
Yeah. Oh, and also critical hit attacks do triple the damage that you were gonna do. So.
I love that.
Yeah. But yeah, I figured give like a quick little rundown of like the game. Why not? Also,
as you should.
Also, this is like Seth is just insane.
He's a bit beefy.
Yeah,
he's a bit beefy.
He's really good. I'll let Erica, maybe, hopefully, or not. Okay, I was hoping she would get a level before killing him, and then get the experience.
Get a second level, yeah. At least you're close.
Yeah, I don't know if it would have been enough. Oh my god, that is incredible. She never gets strength.
Listen.
That's a left side.
That's a left side right there. That's what I'm talking about.
Holy wow. My god.
And you were all like, I don't know if she's gonna cooperate, and here she is cooperating.
She is.
Alright, you defeated some soldiers in the canyon.
We did.
You're on the run. Seth is still a little bit hurt though, right?
He is. So he starts that chapter hurt, which I kind of like. It's kind of like he just took a big big hit to one of the generals. Like they start him weak, but in between the prologue and chapter 1, he'll be healed. So he'll have max health. Again, Seth is very much you could really just breeze through the game using him when needed. Yeah, he's one of the few Jagan characters that are just so good.
Yeah, I do like Seth. I brought him for a long time. I think I used him up until I got Rennick, and then never mind. I still use Seth. I think I still use him.
Yeah, I mean he's basically he has really good growth rates, and again, like he's just able to continue like that utility all the way through the game, which is very, very nice to have.
It is very nice.
Yeah, so as we're heading to Frelia, I think this is right outside of Frelia. I think it's called Mulan, I think. But the princess, Tana, right there, she, for some reason, was here. I don't know why. I don't remember if they say why she was, at least right now. It may have been because, Renee was getting taken over, so maybe she wanted to, like, try to
dip out of there?
See if, like, Erica or Ephraim, because she knows them, maybe would come this way. Oh, yeah. So it's kind of
lend a hand.
Yeah, like lend a hand type thing. But yeah, so now she's a hostage. Cool. So now we have to.
Yay!
Now we have to save her. But yeah.
What kind of unit is Tana?
She is a Pegasus Knight.
She is my Peg Knight. Okay, that's right. I remember her.
And I think she is number 6 on the popularity
poll,
whatever.
Pretty sure if I recall, she's pretty good. She's not bad.
I usually use her. Yeah, she's worth the wait, I feel like. But yeah. So yeah, now like Seth is basically telling Erica like, hey, we need to go. Like this, this is just slowing us down. But Erica's like, look, we've seen all the atrocities that have happened so far, so let's like help them out. And yeah, here we are.
And here we go.
God, the sound is. Why is the sound doing that?
Is it like cutting in and out kind of thing?
No, it's just the like the little sound effect noise. Oh, there it is. It's on that, but it's no. This is annoying. Okay.
I also, totally unrelated, escape! Exclamation point. I feel like that would be the name of an anime.
Yeah, it probably would.
Just escape, and it'd be like about something ridiculous. That always is. Right. A high schooler turns into a loaf of bread.
I think she'll be okay if I.
Listen, your run doesn't say you can't use Seth. You just don't overuse him.
Oh no, yeah, no. I'm gonna throw him out here. I just he's probably not gonna get attacked. I do actually though, between now and chapter 6, I want him to get 1 level, and hopefully the level gives me strength, and there's a reason for that.
Okay, I'm interested.
So, okay, I'm glad that I didn't put her in the soldier range. What the heck? That's okay, 40%. I think it's level.
A nice 40%. Nice 40%. At least you have vulnerary.
I do. So here we go. We got some reinforcements.
What's up, Gilliam?
Gilliam and Franz, I believe. Yeah.
Both characters I use frequently.
So I will. So since they're units that come standard in this chapter, I will use them a little bit, but I don't think they're very high on the
list. Let's see.
So Gilliam is number 14, Franz is number 22. So Franz for sure I'm not going to use.
Franz is number 22? Are you kidding? God.
Well, yeah. So,
I love Franz.
Yeah, he's cool. I like Franz, but
wait, Ross is 9. Blasphemy.
Hey, still usable though. That's pretty high up on the list.
That's pretty high up, but like also Garcia, come on, get those guys up there. And Mulder, 21.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed in that. So I think what I'm gonna do is just kind of like drop them out over here. I won't like attack with them. But I do also. I'm trying to think who I should build the support with for Erica, because I might do that. I might build support. So this one.
Is there a particularly important support to build?
No, not off the top of my head.
Like FE6, there's Rucker and Clarine.
Not that I can remember. But you know what? We're gonna do it, and I'm gonna
do it.
Oh no, okay.
No, you're good.
We're all right. I'm okay with using the rapier for a little bit.
You get more, I'm pretty sure.
What is this Erica? Why is she getting so many good stats? Holy
that was a left side. That was a left side.
Jason, honestly, to put in perspective, to get 2 points of strength at her first 2 levels is very unlikely.
Listen,
incredibly unlikely.
I'm about it.
Oh,
I'm straight up about it.
I'm all about it. Yeah, we'll knock this guy.
Erica? More like Swearica, am I right? Well, it's because she's swole, you know? Like...
She's been hitting the gym. She's been hitting them weights.
She's been hitting them weights. Weightica.
Alright, so let's knock this guy out.
Yeah, and he comes with a steel sword. That's nice.
Oh, what, Seth?
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, it is really nice.
They definitely give you him to be like, we're planning for you to have almost no units for the first few chapters. Here's the best one.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely made it so it's actually like, excuse me, it's like doable, because like they really don't give you a ton in the beginning. So having someone as strong as Seth is really nice. He just doesn't do Jagening very well. He just kills everything, so you're kind of like, alright, cool. Yeah, we're doing alright. I might actually have him kill the boss, because I want him to get a level sooner than later. And Erica's gotten a couple levels. I'm not too worried about it.
That's right.
So...
I don't know if you noticed, Adam, but there's another in chat.
Is there?
Hello.
Oh my god. Let me update the thing. Hold up. I gotta move things around. Holy shit.
Dave!
Hello. I see you've started Sacred Stones.
Just now, yeah.
My second Fire Emblem game ever.
My third. It's a very it's good. It's very good. Of the three that I have played, Sacred Stones, and then 6 and 7. 7's my favorite, followed very closely by Sacred Stones, and then 6 as my last, but also a very good favorite for the moment. They're all good so far.
Yeah, I mean, they're very all those GBA style games are very good.
So good.
Why can't I not move this?
Yeah, Seth, the Marcus character for Sacred Stones.
Yeah, he is. We love Seth. Seth is apparently, according to Adam, he's just basically the best character in the game as far as he has good stat growth. He's just really powerful. He just all of his averages are really good. He's just a very well-rounded, built-up character. He's just straight from the beginning, which is nice.
He just never falls off like most, Jaken type units. So, okay.
Not like old man Marcus.
All right. Yeah, that looks fine. That's good enough. Okay, whatever.
It looks great.
It does look great.
All right. So yeah, we just basically started.
I'll fill in Dave on the rules.
Oh yeah. If you wanna let him know what we're doing.
You're doing another.
So he's playing on hard difficulty, and we're having a limited tower of the Volney. So like, you can only use the grinding tower so much. He's using a thief clause. So he used a popularity poll based on the Choose Your Legends from Fire Emblem Heroes. So he's using only the most popular characters from there. However, with the clause of if there's some stealable items in a chapter, he can take a thief, because for some reason or other, the thieves are way down at the bottom of the list.
Yeah, I mean, they're not typically most popular characters, so...
Were there thieves in this one?
Colm and Rennick?
Yeah, Colm and Rennick, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I really like Rennick.
Well, I mean, everyone who's all to the Larshell is very good.
Yeah. That's
yeah.
fair.
If you, I don't know. I did send it to Jason, but Jason, if you want to, I don't know if I don't know if I threw it in the Discord, but
I'll throw it in Discord.
That way, Dave can see the.
Also, there's the early Seth rules. We're only going to use him if necessary, and once he has 2 other promotes, can use him regularly.
Yeah.
And then the healer clause as well until he gets. Is it Larshell?
Larshell.
It's Larachel. LaRachelle.
I
call her LaRachel.
I love LaRachel though. I'm not gonna lie.
I call her LaRachel.
Like I.
Well, that's one of those names that I didn't know how it was actually pronounced until Fire Emblem Heroes.
Well, exactly. You like look at that and you're like,
Rachel.
I don't know how that. So it's just up to your own interpretation. You're like,
I think I would originally, like when I was a kid, I probably said Laracle or something.
But still better than mine.
I don't know.
LaRachel.
LaRachel is.
I mean, LaRachel is how it's spelled. So.
All right. So yeah, I just posted in the. There you go, Dave.
Yeah, just so you know.
Oh, and stat items are allowed. Stat items are allowed.
Yeah. I figured. Whatever. I'm not gonna limit myself that much.
Glad Marissa's high on the list. She's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I was honestly happy that Marissa and Joshua were both so high because I never used both of them in a run. Like, so it'd be fun to use.
Those
are they
both?
The Myrms.
I was gonna say
Myrmidons.
Well, they're Myrmidons.
I think I used Joshua.
But you can do this. So this game's what's cool about Sacred Stones was it's the first game to give you multiple class options on promote.
Mm-hmm.
So I can make one of them a swordmaster, and I can make one of them an assassin. So I could still have like a different unit if I wanted to.
That's pretty cool.
Or just run two assassins or two swordmasters.
Looking at my own run, I only ever used Joshua. I didn't use both Marissa and Joshua.
Yeah, I mean you would just typically use Joshua, but
I just picked one because I think you get Joshua first, so that's why I picked him.
Yeah, Marissa is actually mid game. All right, this is Swolt Erica. Like, good lord, she's hitting them weights. I can't.
Yeah, she is. She's gotten. That's her third up. That's her third level with strength.
Yeah, out of 3 level up, she's gotten strength. That's absolutely ridiculous. All right, you know what? All right, I need that lance.
Yeah, that lance.
Because I want to actually hit this guy.
I think it's a travesty that Garcia is number 15 on this list. I think he should be higher.
I mean,
same thing with Ross.
Is this based on the first Choose Your Legends poll?
I just googled like FE8 like popularity poll, and I don't know when this was. It must have been when Erica won because she got like 16,000 votes or something, or 17,000 votes. I forget exactly the number.
Okay.
I think it was when she won, and they just pulled out all the FE8 characters in a list of what they got. So
I also like Ephraim, the user, more than like Erica, the user. As far as I think it's cool that he's a lance user that isn't on a horse and isn't a general. Like he's a speedy lance user, which doesn't happen very often. I don't think.
I think it was the first time to happen.
In my three games, lance users are either horsey units or knights.
But yes, yeah, your list is based on the Choose Your Legends 1.
Okay, so yeah. Oh
first
wow.
one.
Okay, so the very first one. All right.
And Molder the Boulder, so low down on the list. Oh, he's my favorite character.
So this list that list makes a lot more sense then as to why some of the characters are where they are. Because if that was way back on the very first one, some characters wouldn't have even... I mean, unless you played Sacred Stones, you wouldn't even know half those characters.
Molder is so good, though. In Sacred Stones, he's so good.
Yeah, no, he is really good in Sacred Stones, but again, there's just so many of the same type of unit. It's like hard to differentiate in the mobile version, so...
Lute is a magic user, right?
Yep.
She is.
Yep.
Oh, I know. Yeah, okay, I remember.
She's the one that knows she's so much smarter than everyone else.
Yeah, she's like the smug one. Yep. She's like, I'm better than you, and I know it.
I'm better than you. Overworld map.
Yeah. All right.
The first one to do it.
Yep. So now we're back. Well, now we're at Freelia. Not that we're back. We never
Never left.
I guess Tana's back, because I don't know why she would have left. She couldn't do anything. So
no longer a hostage.
Yeah.
Gonna kill anybody this episode, Adam?
Well, I mean, it would have been very hard to, I feel like.
Imagine Chapter 4, lose Seth.
I would honestly restart. I would just be like, that didn't happen.
That didn't count. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
But also, it turns out that her father did not make it. That's what the king just told her. So,
Dead. Another Fire Emblem dead.
I think that was the quickest dead in Fire Emblem. Not gonna lie. I mean, they start you there and he dies. I feel like out of all of them I've played, that's like the quickest one.
For me, only having played 6, 7, and 8, it would be, I guess, in chapter. Isn't it chapter like 3? Marcus dies in Fire Emblem 6.
Or Hector does.
Hector, not Marcus, Hector. Yeah.
I guess
3 or something.
Yeah, it's like chapter 3 in that game. That would be the dead dad.
The next closest one that I've played so far. No, this was definitely the quickest one.
Because if he's 7, would have been Eliwood's dad, but that's like halfway.
Yeah, and that's not until
that's like halfway.
Yeah, it's like at least halfway through.
Yeah, or beginning of the game if you skip Lynn's chapters, but halfway.
You mean the first 10 chapters?
Yeah, the 10 tutorial chapters.
They are a lot of tutorial.
But yeah, basically King Hayden's like, I'm gonna respect your father's wishes and I want you to stay here. Like, Renee got fucked, so don't do anything stupid. But this is Fire Emblem and we're not gonna just sit around and do nothing, so.
No way.
But yeah, so Erica's decision is to basically go down and try to find Ephraim. So we're gonna head basically toward Grotto, which is suicide. So I don't blame him for being like, "Are you sure about this?" It's like, yeah. So
if Dave, if we were royalty and we were being invaded, and I was the younger one, because I think Erica's younger, right? Ephraim's the older brother.
They're twins. So
twins.
I mean,
never mind.
I mean, I don't know. Like, you could say, I guess, like Erica would be treated as the younger one because Ephraim's like more of the protector, I guess, if that's how you want to view it. But
Ephraim's the man, so he acts older.
Dave, I would take our dad's general and go see if I could find you. I just want you to know that.
Thank you.
Yeah, but see, Dave would have a badass lance. He'd be fine.
Although
you wouldn't know that.
I wouldn't know that.
No, you wouldn't know that. You wouldn't know if he's doing alright, but you'd go down.
I would know if
he's not.
I'd make sure.
Yeah.
I would take my rapier and my general. Be like, let's go get Dave.
You see, Jason. I don't start fights that I can't win.
It's such a badass line, though.
It's a really good line. It's a really good line.
It's very iconic.
So, yeah, and now, Tana's just asking Erica about things that she doesn't know, but they're wondering why Vigard and Lion have started this shit, but I don't know.
800 years apiece. 800 freaking years.
So
down the drain.
Yeah, the nice thing with this one is you can move around the map. I really like that.
Overworld.
Actually, before I select that, though, I'm gonna make sure. Oh yeah, so we did get some new units. Actually, I don't think any of them are even near the top. Vanessa's number 19, Mulder's number 21. So yeah, I will.
Does that mean you can't use them, or you have to sub them out once you get more popular?
So yeah, like I'll sub them out when I get units like how like Loot is number 1. She'll always be like deployed no matter what.
Unless she dies.
But yeah, like, so let's say people die, then like the next person up would come in, and I would just.
You just have to deploy the most popular units available to you.
Yes. And it kind of keeps me from like, well, see, since I've used this one so much, let me not use them this chapter to save them. It's more of like I have to risk them every time.
Right.
But yeah, so Molder though, like we're gonna use them. I need a healer, and I will use Vanessa a little bit for just some movement stuff, but I won't like initiate an attack with her. Gilliam, I'm not gonna use him. He can just be on the bench. All right.
I like Gilliam. I always like Gilliam.
I like Gilliam too, but I'm okay with having Amelia be high on the list. So
yeah, Amelia's also great. So.
She'll be a good unit.
She gets that trainee bonus.
That's right, she does. I'll just need to roast Adam here. I'm feeling really confident this one. He only killed the most unkillable character last game, Dave. It's all good.
Trust me, I'm good at this game. Rucker was so unfortunate.
That was wild.
I had just promoted him too, so it's like, all right.
Before we get back into this, it was one of those like. Usually you have to try to do that. You don't like Rucker is like you have to try to kill him. It doesn't happen accidentally kind of thing.
No. I was like, yeah, he's fine. Like I moved him up. He was like on the front line. I was like, yeah, he's fine. And just got absolutely obliterated.
His RNG.
He got critted?
He got ruined at RNG. Like,
he should have been critted. That would have been funny for him to die that way.
Yeah,
he didn't even get critted?
No.
He got hit by like a 39, a 45, a 50. Like it was like all low hits that just ended up stacking. Yeah. Once the first one hit, I was like, I think that's it for him. He's gonna kill too many dudes. And sure enough, he killed like 3 dudes, and then the other one killed him. Like, all right, cool.
Suffer from success.
A true samurai death.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Now we're gonna keep that death counter low, hopefully.
That's right.
Yes,
you better.
Reminding you that flying units are weak to bows.
Yep.
Just in case.
Actually, this is a really good chapter. It showcases a lot, like you just said. Flyers are weak to arrows, but also like eventually it shows you like the rescuing mechanic, and then it tells you about healing. This is actually a very well designed chapter on how to do all of that, and also kind of like be meaningful story-wise. So it's like I actually do like this chapter a lot for that.
This is chapter 2?
Yeah, chapter 2.
Very nice.
So
Very
it starts with the village being destroyed, and then like, Ross is, basically near death. And so we're like, well, shit, how are we supposed to do it? And it's like, oh yeah, we have a flyer and a healer, so.
Flyer and a healer, and I have 2 of my favorite characters in the game, Ross and Garcia.
Yeah, can't do it from here.
Father Molder.
It's I enjoy this. So
best mustache in all of Fire Emblem. We can disagree, right?
Okay. And, what?
Does someone have a better mustache?
It's a good.
There's a better mustache in this game.
Who has a better mustache than Molder?
Dozla.
Oh, Dozla does have a really good stash.
All right, we'll have to compare. We're gonna compare.
I was gonna say you could look him up. I have to.
We'll get him.
We'll get him. Do another reset because the sound cut out again.
The sound, yeah, it's all good.
I don't know why it's doing that. Like all the rest of the sound is fine, but just the satisfying little clicky noise when you're moving and stuff is cutting out. Which it didn't do that at all before, so. But.
If that's the only thing that goes wrong with this version of this game doing this, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I just don't understand why, because it's not like and we're just gonna skip all this because we already watched it. Story bad.
Story bad.
No, it's
speed running.
I'm so used to skipping things. I'm literally when I'm going through the dialogue, I have my hand, like my right hand, away from the controller. I'm using my left because I'm just so like ready to skip everything. Okay. We could just put you up there. So yeah, this is a fairly simple chapter, but
Just gotta kill 6 dudes.
That's it.
yeah, it's only
I
six,
could do that.
It's only 6 guys. Make stuff down here. We don't need fronds.
Seth SS16, having units like Ross who have extra 10 levels was such a dope concept, which made them extra buff. Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Couldn't agree more with Seth.
Well, hello. Yeah. Thanks for joining in here.
Dropping in.
Yeah. But yeah, it's such a really nice feature to have just that little bit of extra strength. Although I was gonna say, although I do feel like those 9 or 10 levels, they don't get as good stat growths as when they're promoted to that next class. I felt like they're a little unlucky, but
it just feels better for me. Like it's like, yeah, they got an extra 10. They started off weak, but they got that extra experience on the battlefield. I mean, it was all for me. It was all lore in my head. I was like, yeah, you got that extra 10.
Yeah, I also need to figure out how I'm going to do that with Amelia, because she starts at chapter 9 or 10. I'm going to have to
Yeah.
That's going to be...
She's light, dude. She is light
with what I'm doing. So...
That is truly cannot take a hit.
Yeah.
Love you, Garcia. Love you so much.
Hey, Jason, I could just kill a bunch of units, and then I can use Garcia.
I was gonna say, yeah, you could.
If you really want me to use Garcia, I could just sack a bunch of units.
You could just tank. You could just tank Ines, Garrick, Cormag, Coleman, Gilliam.
Just commit absolute war crimes, and.
Well, my thing is I like to have that balanced team, But is Garrick an axe user?
I think he's a mercenary, yeah? But I believe with the split class change, it's either a hero or warrior, I think. So
because according to this top 10, you got no axe bros.
Like I said, it's not a defining list, but yeah.
I like an axe bro.
Sacred
Stones is my guilty pleasure.
Never would have guessed your favorite character was Seth there. Just saying.
Listen, I love an axe bro. I do. Well, you listen.
No, I'm
chat.
Yeah. It is such a good game. I'm 100% with you on that.
That was it was like when my first playthrough of Fire Emblem 7. Marcus was one of my favorites. I love that free promoted unit.
I was gonna say, Dave, what would be your favorite unit, I guess, out of the ones you've played? Obviously, I mean, Edelgard is for sure, but I guess outside of that.
Yeah. So yeah, La Rochelle is actually one of my favorites from all the Fire Emblem games.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, I'm gonna go fucking save the world because I'm a princess and that's what I do. And you're gonna come help me. You're gonna come help me do it. I love that attitude.
She does make a very good first impression. When you see her, you're like, I like what this person's about.
Yeah.
No, it's all about Big Daddy Dorcas. He does it for his wife, guys. Listen,
it's true.
He doesn't care about being a mercenary at first. He's just trying to save his sick wife.
He just needs to stay away from the mutton.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, wait. I didn't mean to skip that. I'm so used to skipping things. Whatever, it's just a villager. She gives you an elixir.
The audacity.
I'm trying to not skip
just
things, but that's probably
just a villager. Villager has a family, probably.
Probably. She's important, maybe.
Maybe. Perhaps.
Yeah, maybe. So we recruited Ross Garcia. Probably, I mean, yeah, Ross is really, really good.
He turns out really well for me. He turned out really well for me in my run through.
I usually, what I do is I'll take the next this chapter and the next one to get him to level 10, and then that way at chapter 5, or 4, chapter 4, he's he's promoted or whatever. So
you are better than me because it took me a while to get those 10 levels out of him because I'm always so scared he's gonna die.
Yeah, so the design for this chapter and the next one make it so that Ross is this is kind of like where you want to do it. Because it's a bunch of axe bros typically, like in this case there's a weak one. He can survive one hit, so okay, that's just not gonna work.
And we got Mold of the Boulder to heal up.
Yeah, so and I usually like to please. Thank you. Can you stop doing that? Yeah, I lost my train of thought, but yeah.
That's all right.
Kirby just decided I'm gonna hop up on my lap, so.
Yeah, cats be catting.
Cats be doing cat things. Alright, Seth needs to get this back, unfortunately, because I can't.
Oh no, Seth's gonna be good. Oh no.
Oh no.
Too bad what happened to a lot of these very popular characters and heroes though. Most of them are not very good.
Really?
Seth is terrible in Heroes.
Oh, that feels like as someone who doesn't play Heroes, that feels like blasphemy.
It would be kind
of. People were very upset
when
he came out.
Yeah, what did he have? The Ruby Lance or whatever it was.
Yeah, he's the sword. Yeah, he's just a 3-4 star common unit that has average at best stats.
He's
not very good.
I feel like they should do, and this is just me, I haven't played the game forever, but do a Jagan, legendary Jagan unit kind of thing. So Seth, Jagan, Titania, I don't know, Marcus, right? And just
all those
just make them legendary units, just give them cracked out weapons and stats and whatever, just make them badass. That would be kind of fun.
Sure, they could do that.
To do, but again,
yeah, all of those units are not good in Heroes.
No. They're really not.
Unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. Especially Seth. Marcus is very good, but there are Lowen has better stat rate growth. Alan does really well. Marcus is good, but it's just so from everything I've heard from everyone who plays Sacred Stones, it's yeah, Seth rocks. So to have a Fire Emblem game that he's in and be actually he doesn't is but everyone is on the same page with Seth being the one that's awesome.
Well, but it's also hard in the mobile version to have a variety or what do you it's another horse unit, right? What are you gonna do? I don't know. Different than the other.
Yeah, I mean the nice thing about Fire Emblem Heroes specifically is that with skill inheritance,
that does help.
You can invest in any character, and any unit can be good. But it's a lot harder for a unit like Seth that doesn't have can't have anything unique to him. You can only grab skills from other units, and the most powerful skills and weapons are things that are specific, preferred weapons and skills to that unit themselves. And so because he doesn't have his own niche, his own personal skills and weapons, it limits how good he can be. But I mean, with enough premium investment, he's perfect.
Is there a reason they couldn't give him special, he come with special things, or is it because he's they base it off of this game?
Well, I mean, they do usually do their best to give a character weapons and skills that are based on how they were in their original games. But they also have to fight the rarity aspect of it as well. So because they made the decision to make Seth 3-4-star like a common character, he's gonna have less powerful stuff by default.
Okay.
Yeah. So they would have had to make him a 5-star character that's more rare, and he would have gotten a more premium treatment.
I would have been into it.
But again, I think like having that, like, you know, now they've been out for so long, like those characters, they could do different, like, and there's variants now, or there has always been. So like he could definitely use one. Then they can make him really good.
There's like a variant of Seth, like Blue Eyes White Seth kind of thing.
Well, they, I mean, there are different versions of characters in Heroes. I mean, there's like 8 different versions of Lyn in Fire Emblem Heroes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
There's like the base character, like as they come out and are released, but then there's all these like seasonal variants. So like Fire Emblem Heroes, units that are going to the beach for the summer, units that are dressed up for Halloween, like things like that.
And do they have different stats, or just that?
Yes, they have different stats, different skills, different weapons, different everything.
Interesting.
Even different like movement types.
Wow.
So like Lyn is she actually has all 4 movement types covered in Heroes. She has infantry versions, cavalry, armored, and flying.
Her flying one is so
Lyn.
fun. Oh my god.
She's a flying dagger user with
with Florina. Yeah, it's really fun.
That's all. Oh, and that makes sense too because they're friends.
Yep. And that unit has the ability to refresh itself, so it can like dance itself once per map.
That's really cool.
Which is broken as hell.
It is broken. I love that. In Heroes, is Florina still scared of men?
Yeah, yes. I mean, that's like everyone's personalities show through, like, you know, Ephraim is very bold and whatever, and just, or like, you know, Lyn is the way she is. It's like, yeah, everyone has their personalities.
Oh, good, you're awake.
So, alright, we didn't get... Alright, we can get one more level for,
Ross?
For Ross, but I need to double check.
What level is he at right now?
2 3/4. So he's like, I wanted to hit the boss, but Garcia took a hit that I didn't think he was gonna take. So I was like, okay, let me get Seth.
Garcia.
Yeah, I needed to clean that up. Did I get the?
Don't want to have someone die already on the second chapter.
I'd rather not. Trust me, I'm good. I don't want to show that I'm ass at this game.
What if it's someone expendable like Franz?
I mean, if Franz...
I love Franz, Dave. I still use him in my current run.
So, but if... Oh no, okay, Franz dying does not do anything for Mulder. I was thinking maybe if Franz dies, then...
Mulder the Boulder.
But that's fine. Well... Oh, that's actually... Alright, this is what we're gonna do. I don't think he's gonna attack anyone else other than Gilliam, so... We're gonna do this. We're just gonna have Ross keep attacking. Maybe I can get another level.
That'd be nice. I mean, because you did say you were gonna get him to level 10 in like 2 chapters.
Yeah, I definitely can. I just...
Oh, I know you can. It'll be good for getting that.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Take care, Seth. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, thanks.
Maybe Seth's username is Seth because Seth is his favorite character.
Oh, I would imagine so.
But that's why I joked around.
It's Seth Sacred Stones 16.
Yeah.
Like.
Oh. Yeah, I'm late to the party. It's all good. I'm late to the party.
But that's why when he was like, Seth is my favorite character. I'm like, oh yeah, no, for sure.
I just thought you were like, oh yeah, for sure, because Seth's a great character.
Well, I mean that too, but like, Yeah, I just.
Hey, so what game are we playing? We playing some Pokemon? What are we playing right now?
We're playing Nier. Like,
yeah, I was gonna say I'm late. Yeah. I'm late to the party right now. We're playing some Fortnite tonight. Like, yeah. Like.
She finally didn't get shrink. Also, why did he go for? I figured he'd go for Gilliam because he can't attack back. But oh well. Ross got the level that I was trying to get.
That's good.
So that's fine. Good. But yeah.
This calls for an Oreo Coke.
So speaking of that, I bought the pack of Coca-Cola Oreos.
They're so good, dude.
I did not like them.
Oh, that's interesting. I get that. They're acquired.
It was too weird with the popping candy that I didn't really like it. The flavor was okay, but then the popping candy for me, I just kind of didn't.
That is exactly what Ashlyn said.
Oh, did she not care for it either?
That's exactly what
you can have the rest of those. She's like, yeah, they don't taste too bad, but I don't like the popping candy.
Yeah.
When I first had an Oreo that had like the popping stuff, it wasn't that long ago, because they had like the fireworks one for 4th of July. I was like, no, I don't like that. And then I was like, well.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, the popping candy, I could take it or leave it, but it just doesn't ruin it for me.
No. The first one I was like, meh, and then I had like 2 or 3 more, and I was like, yeah, no, those are good.
Yeah.
I want to see.
I like the soda was good. I really like that.
So I'm having one of those right now. Yeah. I can only find the 7.5 ounce cans though.
Exactly. I was just gonna say, did you only find the little ones? And I could only find the little ones.
And I've only been able to find the 20-ounce bottles.
Really? Were they still 0 sugar though in the 20 ounce?
Yes. Oh. I think they're only 0 sugar. I don't think there's a high sugar.
I actually really like that.
They're only 0 sugar.
I'm fine with that move because like you say, we don't drink calories, unless you want to.
And they know their audience.
Yeah.
This family does not drink calories unless you want to.
But no, it's I'm more inclined to get one, seeing the 0 sugar, than
100%
than not.
Well, speaking of drinking calories, there's supposedly a Slurpee Oreo Coke thing out there, supposedly.
Interesting. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Listen, I like the Oreo Coke, and I was at first disappointed that I could only find them in the 7.5 ounce cans, but then I'm like, it's such a specific flavor where I'm like, 7.5 ounce can is good. I'm good with that. That's just enough.
I end up finishing it. Yeah, I end up finishing it, and I'm like, I'm good with that amount. Like, I don't want another one.
I will say my new current favorite flavor is definitely the Voodoo. The Voodoo this year is really good.
I haven't been able to see it. Where did you get the Voodoo?
I got it from the Super Saver, Adam.
Okay. Well, I wasn't sure if it was if maybe like Walmart has it, because I couldn't find it.
No, Walmart doesn't have it.
King Supers, so I don't know.
Weird. I got 2 of them. I will be going back to get more. Dave, if you still haven't found it during this October season, I'll save you some. They're really good this year. Very good this year.
I'm glad that they are good.
Yeah, the Jolly Rancher one from last year was good, but it was a lot, and I was like, yeah, it's fine. I enjoyed it, but I didn't want a whole bunch of it. This one, I could drink one every day and have a good time still.
Oh, it was Airhead last year, wasn't Jolly Rancher?
Yeah, that's right. Sorry, there was Airhead last year, and it was good, but I was like, yeah, I'm good after one or 2 of those. But this year, it's like, I don't know what I can't put my finger on it, but man, is it delicious.
It's one of those flavors where you're like, damn, I wish I could find that after the fact.
Well, I think I know what it is.
Oh, okay.
I could also be very wrong.
No, I mean...
I
don't know.
Alright. What have we missed, Adam? What's going down?
So, basically, we rescued Garcia Ross, and we realized that Garcia was actually like part of Renee's like training guard or whatever. He was like a really like renowned soldier, but like left it because he missed a lot of like Ross's childhood, because he was so busy like doing the military stuff, so he stepped away from it.
Be
and
fighting.
then we ended up convincing him to fight. Also, like Ross convinced him to like fight for the country and whatever. And now we're taking a rest, and Eric is kind of like thinking back to how like she didn't this is her like learning how to like fight, even though she doesn't want to, but she knows that sometimes like there might be a situation foreshadowing where like she needs to actually fight for herself. So
foreshadowing.
Yeah. She recognizes that Ephraim won't always be there to protect her.
Yeah. Also, for a long time, obviously, like everyone in this game wears armor. I thought she was wearing a dress, like the way her armor is. I thought like she didn't wear armor.
Oh yeah.
And like it took literally, I think I played this game like it must have been like my 12th playthrough kind of thing. And I'm like, oh no, that's armor. I don't know why I thought that was a dress.
Nice.
But just the way her sprite design is, I don't know why, but yeah.
Yeah, her what are they called? Pauldrons aren't very big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can Adam, I can see you thinking she's wearing a dress, like the shoulder pieces could be a puffy yellow dress kind of thing.
Yeah, it just doesn't look like she's wearing
armor.
I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah, she's a girl. Girls don't wear armor.
Girls don't wear armor. They wear battle bikinis. Come on.
Yeah.
They have boot plate armor.
That's it. Yep.
So we just got the bracelet stolen, and obviously, like the way Seth reacts about it means it's something bigger than what it is. So we have to.
Yeah, your dad gave it to you. You have to go get it.
Well, yeah, but
it's a present from your dad, and that's it.
That's it. That's all it is.
Yes.
God,
yeah.
Why does this sound
definitely.
every time?
Oh, Dave, we were considering. So Adam wants to incorporate as much, like we didn't incorporate as much story into Fire Emblem 6, so we're going to try and incorporate more story into Fire Emblem 8. And we were considering doing
like
dramatic
talking about or story.
Like we considering letting the being quiet and having the text go across, people can read it, or
I've been
dramatic reading.
And I've been I've been letting the text stay on the screen long enough, so if people want to read it, they can. Okay.
Listen, I will do a dramatic reading if we want to.
I saw your voice acting chops.
I'll do it. Adam didn't say it was that bad, and I believe him.
No, I thought you were pretty good. Actually, since I'm not using him, so all right, we're gonna try to get Ross up to level 10 this chapter, and let me sell off this item.
What we're really going to do is we're going to get this channel huge, and then we're going to play Fire Emblem with Damien Haas. The guy, I think he's one of the voice actors of one of the Fire Emblem games. He's also a cast member on Smosh.
Damien Haas? I don't know.
Damien Haas.
Maybe I don't know.
He's one of the only like Fire Emblem voice actors I know.
Do you know who he voices?
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Because I have no idea. Is it like on Heroes, or is it like the newer games?
Oh, that guy.
He in Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes, he's Clarence? No.
He's Shez.
Shez.
Oh, right. I did.
He's the main character.
Okay,
yeah.
That makes sense. I didn't play that one, but I know who you're talking about, like character-wise. All right, we got everyone
He's a unicorn overlord, which makes sense.
Damien Haas. We'll get so famous.
A bunch of stuff.
We'll get this channel so famous, and then I'll be like, Adam, you just need to befriend the one of the Fire Emblem guys, and then you'll befriend more and more, and then
just
we'll do a playthrough, Adam, of like you'll play through Fire Emblem, and then we won't have to do dramatic reading. We'll make them do it.
We could have professionals do it.
We could have the voice actors just do it.
Yeah.
There's Joe Zieja, I think. He plays Claude in Three Houses, and he's like very active in like all of the different community credits.
That's pretty cool.
All that stuff.
Just very cool.
He's also a musician.
Oh,
he's put out stuff and used his status as a popular voice actor to promote that.
If I was part of like a voice actor for a very dedicated fandom like Fire Emblem, or if I was like an actor kind of like a Mark Hamill, I would be so into it forever.
I mean,
it'd be too much fun.
Mark Hamill's a great example of that.
Yeah,
exactly. It'd be too much fun not to.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of his thought too. Is like, why wouldn't he be into it?
Yeah.
So.
Well, because people will typecast and you're like, oh, well, 30 years ago, I'm still hearing about 30 years ago. I'm still hearing about like who shot first, whatever. I'm like, no, I'd be so into it. If I was a voice actor, like a prominent one for like a Fire Emblem game, I would like hang out in Twitch, and be like, hey. How you guys doing? I did a voice acting thing for Fire Emblem. Do you have any questions? Like I'd be so nerdy and into it. Ugh. Well, I'd be like, what you guys playing? What kind of run you doing?
You'd probably have you would probably have like a fan base anyway. Like, so you
I would, or you could.
Really. Yeah. I would join streams like this and be like, oh, what kind of run you guys doing? What kind of stuff you doing here? Like, what's going down? Tell me about it. I'd be so into it.
Yeah.
So all I have to do is get into voice acting now, and then be part of Fire Emblem 48.
48.
Voice acting is hard to break into.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's why I'm giving myself a few Fire Emblems to really get into it.
You're giving yourself 31 Fire Emblems.
Yeah, we're good.
I think.
Listen, how hard? Like, it'll take me like what, 6-7 months to get into voice acting? No, I'm just kidding. I'll be in the next one. I got it.
Got this. Alright, so next chapter.
This is chapter 4 now?
Chapter 3. What the hell?
Chapter 3, okay. Oh, I remember this chapter. This is a good chapter. I like this one. I like the early chapters. They give you a sense of accomplishment because they don't take very long.
Oh yeah, they're so quick. And I gotta do research.
They're tutorials.
Unless it's unless it's Three Houses, then the tutorials suck because they're super hard. Literally impossible.
Now, do you like smaller chapters over bigger chapters?
No, here's the thing. I like a mix. Okay. There's something nerve-wracking and fun like that gets the adrenaline pumping where you're like, okay, everybody grab your gear, get the swords out. How many wodows can I give to people? Like, because this is going to be a slog. Some of you may die, but that's a sacrifice I am willing to take. Like, it is. I'm not actually. I'll restart, but those real big chapters where you got to be super methodical because there's just so much going on. Those are a lot of fun, but the real small ones are their own kind of satisfying. So,
yeah,
they really are. I just liked this one. I just thought it sounds good.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, I thought you were going to say, I don't like big chapters, and then I would have been like, don't play Genealogy, because that's all it is. It's just big, giant chapters.
Big, giant chapters are good, but if that's all it is, it would be taxing.
That's all Genealogy is. I mean, it takes you minimum, like a couple hours to go through one chapter. I'm not even kidding. It is insane.
And if I'm in the right mood, I'll absolutely do that. You know?
Oh yeah. It's just like it's not for everyone, but it is a fun game. But like that's all it is. Is like.
Is it just Genealogy or also Thracia 776?
Thracia has some big ones, but not like Genealogy. Because there's a couple where they're smaller. But no, I think Genealogy is like the big one, and they wanted to make it more like to scale of like the country, which is kind of cool. So like when the world map zooms out and you see like, oh, that's where that battle took place, that's where this one takes place, so it's kind of cool seeing that. But like it's kind of tough to play through the game.
What platform is it on?
Super Nintendo. Well,
cool.
Super Famicom. It's on your. I got it on your DS. It's on there, so you can play it.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Adam.
And that's and that was never officially translated to English either.
Exactly. I have no idea what Adam's talking about.
Yeah. No one's listening. But yeah, it's similar to Binding Blade. It doesn't have a like.
It was never released in the West.
Yeah,
never released in the
no.
Which I have my own opinions on. I think they should. They should anyway.
Wow.
Well,
yeah.
It's been rumored to be in a remake for years now.
So long.
Actually, the same. It was the same leak where we got our first screenshots from what became Fire Emblem Engage.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
We got really early screenshots showing the main characters from that game, with the red and blue hair.
Mm-hmm.
And people were like, "This can't be real. That's not real." But it ended up being real. And in the same leak, the guy also was saying that a Fire Emblem 4 remake was in the works.
Interesting. Okay. I'd mess with it. I'd mess with the remake.
Yeah, because they probably make it a little more user friendly.
Then like the original, I'd hope so.
Yeah. Well, they also from what I know of the story, it's pretty dark, and they might have to change the balance of that too, or risk an M rating.
There's a few things that happen in that game that's really bad.
There's some fucked up stuff.
Really?
It's really fucking dark. Like,
okay.
Like when I played.
Give me. Can I ask a little bit about it?
It's very spoilery, so I won't get into it. But some of the themes, or some of the like themes and things that go on in it, it's not sugar coated. Like it's definitely like a gritty, like like Dave kind of said, like definitely an M-rated style of game in terms of
I'll ask this: is it because of like horror? Is it just like? Is it because of words? Is it like just adult themes? Like what are the adult themes like?
I just don't like. I don't want to spoil anything. That's the problem.
There's stuff along the lines of like mental horror and abuse, and physical stuff like rape and stuff like that.
Rape was
those kinds of themes.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, and just the way some people end up getting killed, or the way story events take place, is very brutal,
gruesome,
like
and definitely,
Julius.
Definitely, it's really bad. So, like in terms of just, it's not like, because some Fire Emblem games where it's like, oh yeah, it's implied someone dies, or yes they died, but it's not. I don't know, like. But like that one is just like, holy shit, I can't believe that happened.
That happened to me a little bit. No, I don't want to spoil anything, so I'll be very vague. In this game, there are a few scenes where I'm just like, ooh, that's creepy. Like,
in this one?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
There's a guy who's talking with his wife, Adam.
Oh yeah. I mean okay. I can see.
And that's a little,
See, that's creepy though. I wouldn't say it's like.
That's real creepy.
Super dark though. Like.
Okay, we'll put it this way. There's a joke amongst the Fire Emblem fan base, a common one. One of the way the characters dies. He was invited to a barbecue.
Yep.
Oh God. Okay.
He had a lot of. There was a lot of attendees at that barbecue.
Okay. Listen, there's a chance that there's going to be, if it gets remade, that they're going to change a lot of it. So I might just look it up anyway.
And I think that's why it might never, because it is a time capsule of like what they could have gotten away with back then. Most of that game would not be like, I don't know. It wouldn't get the rating that most Fire Emblem games get. That's for sure.
I mean, most Fire Emblem games are E, right?
Like E10 plus or something. Like, yeah. So like, it's not quite teen, but like, it's because it's not. There's no blood, but obviously it's a good game though. Like, oh, and there's also like another scene with like, yeah, that's right. In that one, I won't say it, but yeah.
So yeah, Shadows of Valentia got a T.
Yeah, no, yeah. So
Which,
I guess
there's a couple things. There's a couple things in that one that makes for that.
Yeah, this chapter's gonna take us a little while. If Ross can hit things.
But Three Houses is also a T. Yeah, maybe more of them are T.
Listen, I'm looking up a little bit about Julius right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Spoiling yourself.
Yeah, it's fine. There's something. There's an act that takes place, like called. Am I allowed to like? Can I spoil it for myself? Am I allowed to do this? Do you guys care? Like,
it's up to you.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've played and beaten it. Dave knows about it.
What are the child hunts?
Yeah.
I'm curious about that. Hunting down his twin sister Julia. Julius is also responsible for the horrific child hunts. And I'm like, what is that?
If I remember... Well, I mean, do you want to know? Because, like, I don't...
Yeah, I do.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember. It's been a
while
since I played it.
I can also, like, it's a hyperlink. I can just touch on it.
Yeah.
So...
I want to say it has something to do with the children of royalty, and I could be wrong because... So, like, in that game, like, if you're royalty, you end up having, like, royal blood, which gives you, like, more power. But I believe the child hunts have something to do with how... It's either the royalty children are dying, or they're kidnapping children because, like, they use their life force or something for... like that power. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I do remember that child hunts are huge in both FE4 and in FE5 because they're connected. FE5 I think deals with it a little bit more in depth.
Okay. I'm looking it up right now.
I mean, yeah, child hunts are child sacrifices to the Loftus god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that it was the second one then. Yeah.
All children between the ages of 7 and 13 are rounded up and either sacrificed to the dark god, like Dave said, or are forced to fight amongst themselves in arenas with the surviving children molded into nobles.
Yeah. Again, it's very like it's not
fucked up.
It's not fairy tales and sort of whatever. It's very dark. Those two games.
Hey, I'm glad you're up.
So.
Or hey, I'm glad you're awake. So I have this on my DS, Adam.
Yes, you do.
And it's a fan translation.
Yeah, it's actually a really well done one. Again, mind you, there are some dialogue that pop up that it's not let's just say Nintendo would not approve of it.
Yeah, I mean,
but to their credit, they weren't trying to make it worse. They were just trying to translate it as best they could. So technically, Nintendo did approve it. Apparently, they did their best to keep it as close to source material as possible.
Ooh, he also did Matricide.
Yes.
Yep.
His crimes are tyranny, mass murder, matricide, attempted sorocide, which I'm not actually sure what that is.
I don't know what that term is. I would not know what's happening. Sorocide, you said?
Yeah, hold on. SORORICID. Sororicide. Maybe like killing all the sorcerers kind of thing?
No, his sister.
Oh.
Oh, that's... Yeah, okay.
Sorority.
Sorority, yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. Because his sister has the blood of Naga.
Yep.
Who was the good dragon to oppose Loptis, his evil dragon. Because it's Fire Emblem, and it's all about the dragons.
Dragons.
And there's also, like, I will say, I think that, I can't remember if they removed it in that version of the game, the fan translation, but I think in the original version, so the Japanese version, let's just say incest can be a thing. So there's that too. It's the way all that sort of shakes down. There's a chance that could happen. Yeah, I like how we're talking in depth of that one when...
Yeah, sorry. I apologize. I do apologize.
I don't care. No, it's totally fine. I just think it's funny that, like, that's what we're talking about. So.
Apparently there's, like, you guys said there's, like, then we can go back to Sacred Stones, but, like, there's this...
No, we can keep talking about FE4. It's more interesting.
There's like this joke, like he's invited to a barbecue, but like after the final battle, Julius was slain, causing the tome to be dissipated in nothingness.
And no,
it just says he dies.
No, so that's a different part. That happens after the way the game is structured is so you start with. I mean, do you care at all? Are you gonna like look into this? Because I don't want to just.
I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna play it probably.
I'll give you the beginning of the game. So you start with Sigurd, I think is how you say his name. I don't know.
Yeah.
So he's the Lord. You start with him, and he's sort of like who you play with. So his arc, I'll call it that, is basically the first half or so of the game. And so that's the whole, that's where the joke, eventually that's where the barbecue joke comes in. And then technically in between that first arc, there's a little bit of story, well, it's a huge story, and that's FE5. And then the second arc, so the second part that you play in FE4 is the next generation, I'll just say. And then that's with Julius and all that.
I don't know if I understand the barbecue reference. Can you say it more bluntly?
Everyone fucking dies. Brutally.
Okay.
Okay. They basically come to this quote-unquote truce, but it's not really a truce. And so the enemy lures everyone in, and they go, hey, we're sorry, let's make a treaty, let's actually end this war. Because let's be real, Sigurd would have absolutely murked everyone. But they trapped everyone. Not everyone actually. It was just a lot of the important characters that you actually played the game with, and they all die.
Okay.
And then you start the second part with new characters. I'll just say Sigurd's son, Seliph. He's also a lord, and you use him as in that next generation part. And then you end up being victorious. It's kind of like you lost, but then not really. So.
Okay, I was just like, he got invited to a barbecue, and I was like,
yeah, no, everyone dies.
I'm not smart enough to understand this reference.
Everyone dies brutally. It's just
okay.
Yeah, a brutal death.
Alrighty then. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to watch that.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, sure.
What did you do? What did you do?
Well, I wasn't paying attention.
Hey, level up.
Well,
All right.
no. I think the archer's in range. I'm an idiot.
Uh-oh, is Ross gonna die?
Yeah, Ross. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, Adam.
I was talking.
This is my bad. I did this. I did this.
No, I wasn't paying attention.
I did this. I talked about Fire Emblem 4, and I did this.
That's just disappointing. God. Well, alright. Ross is dead.
Ross is dead.
Oh, that's, we'll just mark him as dead on my notes.
I blame only myself here.
No, it was my fault. I'm not used to talking and playing at the same time. Well, that was a waste of time, because that was the only reason why I was... Crap.
Yeah.
I'm really annoyed at that. That's so fucked.
That sucks. It just really sucks.
We were talking about the wrong game for too long. That's what that was.
My bad. Oh, I blame only myself.
No, it's not you. God damn it.
What happens when we're talking about incest and genocide?
Yeah,
right.
I was gonna say that's
The child hunts.
that is disheartening. Just man, Ross would. Well, we're not gonna know how good Ross could have been. I also did a smart thing, and I downloaded all of the PNG files of all the characters. So
that is smart.
So instead of like taking so much time to like pull them all down, I just downloaded all of them.
Well, I do apologize for derailing us.
Nah, it's all good. I'm a dummy. I literally all I needed to do was heal, and I just didn't. So.
Well, I was asking too many questions about Fire Emblem 4. I shouldn't have done it.
But no, I will say I do recommend Fire Emblem 4 as a game to play. It is very different in the series.
I don't mind a darker game when it comes to that, so I'll definitely be there.
I mean, what? I guess now I'm just gonna run it with Erica now, cause like who else? Yeah, I mean it's pretty much Erica right now, and yeah, all right. Well, because I don't have. God, I can't believe I killed him. He was gonna be so good. Oh well. We can.
I'm a start over.
Yeah, I really want to start over so bad. Like it's taking everything. He had I think he had everything. All the axes.
He did. He did. Listen, okay, Adam, listen.
No, I already put him up there. It's fine. I just.
All right. So this is for early in chapter. We're early in the game.
It's all good. This is my own. I have to sleep in it or whatever it is.
Made your bed and have to lie in it.
That's it. Thank you. That just means we get to use Seth and Erica. Alright. Well, now we don't have to take time with this chapter, so there's that. We can actually get through this.
Yeah.
I must have thought that I already healed him. That was the thing. I'm like thinking why I would have just ended the turn.
At least we have Seth.
It wouldn't be an Ironman run if we didn't lose anyone, right?
Yeah, I mean, exactly. It's what is it, chapter 3? 4?
Yeah, it's 4.
It's like, yeah. It's funny. All good.
I'm impressed with still impressed with the simple quick fix of your internet cable. Like, You've been going for almost an hour and 45 minutes, and you're good.
I went a full 3.5 hours with no issue. So I mean, that's
It must have been it.
It must have been it.
I must have been it.
And every time I've tested it, I'll do I just like to do a couple minutes before I go, and then it ends up working every time.
Red wire for the win.
Yeah, we're just gonna. I don't care anymore. Screw it. Seth, just kill everything. I'm mad. I'm angry. I want everyone dead.
We accept these terms.
Just do a solo Seth run.
Oh my god.
Solo Seth run. Oh my god.
It would work really well. I mean,
how far realistically do you think you could get on a Seth run?
You could probably get to the end of the game. I'm not even kidding. You could
really you think Seth could solo this whole game?
On hard difficulty or
normal.
Probably need to get healed, but
yeah, he would need to have so. If I didn't have a healer but had vulneraries and elixirs, he for sure could. I would say he could get to the end of the game, no problem.
That's big talk, Adam. That's big talk.
I mean,
Seth's a big dude.
He's a unit.
But the whole game?
Yeah. Especially on
one unit?
Yeah. I mean, this is on hard mode. He's still. I mean, he's doubling. Obviously this is early game, but I mean, it's not like he's just barely two-shotting, right? He's more than one-shot, almost one-shotting. I think normal mode or easy mode, he would definitely be one-shotting these enemies. I will give the kill to I will.
Smart. Well, you may have lost Ross, but your Erica hits the gym, so.
Oh, I'm so mad. Oh well. That's fine.
Listen, if you want to blame me, you can. Jason, why'd you have to ask so many questions about Fire Emblem 4? We're playing Fire Emblem Sacred Stones.
Actually, you can kill. Yeah, attack Erica.
Attack Erica and miss. Thank you so much. Well, no, you're not gonna miss, I guess.
No, I was gonna say, I think he hit him. He hit her.
Hit her, 100%.
Cool beans. Well, we got a hand axe back, so that's nice.
There you go. Garcia won't be totally useless.
Damn. Well, Garcia moved up one spot.
Yeah, I did. Now that his son is dead.
I know, we did all that to rescue him, and then we just absolutely murdered him. The next chapter.
Next chapter, he's gone.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if this works. I'm definitely risking it.
Told him he shouldn't have gone.
I can't believe Seth hit both of those 56. That works.
Let's go, Erica.
Let's get some strength. Let's have a...
Well, I mean, I wouldn't hate it. Just a little tanky Erica. Not this time.
Well, got defense.
I mean, that's half of being a tank. Is strength and D.
Alright, well... Man, that didn't take long. I was honestly thinking that Chapter 5 was going to be the first death chapter.
And did you think it was gonna be Ross? Who did you realistically think I'm losing this person? This is the first person I'm losing.
Probably Vanessa, because I would have been dumb putting her in range of an archer when I wasn't paying attention. Or maybe Franz, because again I was I needed to block a path or something. I would have maybe
makes sense.
Him or Vanessa, but not Ross. I was trying to be careful and try to get trying to get him up, but whatever. That's fine. I'm still a little sad about that one.
That's gonna be a salty one. That's gonna be a salty one.
I think I'm more upset the fact that like we barely used them. Like I wanted to use them, but I guess I always use them. So maybe it's a game telling me, hey, use someone else.
I also used him for my run as well. Yeah. Well, I remember I asked you for my run. I was like, is he worth it? Because I'm not used to the, the bad, like the quote bad character, like, because the only other time I had ever even kind of experienced one of those extra 10 level characters was the farmer kid from Awakening.
Donald.
Yeah, Donald.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I don't know how. I don't really understand. Like, didn't know how to use it. Like, didn't know how to do that. And you were like, no, you can get him to 10 levels. It's worth it, kind of thing. Well, okay. And that'll change when I revisit Awakening. It's going to change how I do it because that was definitely worth it.
Oh yeah, no, Donald.
Yeah, those they're called trainees, and they're usually worth it.
Yeah.
It's tough. The trainee thing. That's I'm not very good. My strategy doesn't work very well to have them.
Well, it's definitely like that's why you.
Having to like baby them.
Yeah. But then once they get a couple levels, they kind of start to, they'll get there. But
yeah, I'm just not very. My play style is very Jagan. Like use the big beefy characters.
Yeah.
Like I try to use them big beefy characters, but it's also at the same time. My very first playthroughs for all of this was like use the biggest, baddest, best characters I have.
Oh yeah, I mean,
like,
yeah, that's what I think. The game kind of guides you to do. It's like, they're not saying use Donald. They're saying, hey, here's Frederick. Here's like a really good unit. Use him instead. But it's that like, it's just the effort and time, and then you get a good reward out of it.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I can't tell if the music cut or if there just is no music.
I think there's always background music for Fire Emblem. I don't remember. There's not a lot of dead air unless there's like a sound effect that's going to happen in my experience.
Yeah, no, there it is. That part of the scene must just not have had But now we're getting a little exposition of like the Grotto Empire, what their next move is now that they've invaded Renee. So they're basically trying to conquer the rest of the nations because they're looking for. I think they say it. I think they've said it. But basically, they're trying to get the rest of the Sacred Stones.
So, the Sacred Stones.
That would make sense.
Yeah, it would.
The Sacred Stones.
The Chaos Emeralds.
Nice, Dave. Nice, Dave. Chaos Control. That's a whole different lore that I really enjoy. Gotta go fast.
How do you think Ephraim feels about chili dogs?
He would be Sonic though if there was a core.
Ephraim's a G. He would feel Dave. I think Ephraim would feel great about chili dogs.
I feel like Erica is, no, Ephraim is definitely Sonic. But then who's gonna be?
Who would be Knuckles though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Ephraim is also like Knuckles.
Who would be?
I guess
Knuckles?
Erica
Who would be Knuckles?
Erica might be like Tails, I guess. If I had to pick, like.
That's true.
Maybe she would be more like Tails, but yeah.
Brave when she has to be.
Yeah, that would be. I would agree. Who would be Knuckles? That's tough.
Are we talking just FE8 characters?
Just FE8 characters.
Oh, maybe Dazla. I know it doesn't fit the lords, but...
I mean, style-wise,
yeah,
for sure.
Oh, 100% style-wise.
Alright, we're gonna go through this chapter and then and then call it. I think I wanted to get through chapter 4 if I can. If you guys are up
That's
for
good.
It. It's not going to take super long. Not like that one.
No, it's not.
But now that Ross is dead, so I mean, I don't have to.
Yeah. Now that Ross is dead, just put Seth out there.
I don't have to baby him. So.
It's true.
Seth.
God. Actually,
He had all this stuff too.
What so Garcia is now number 14. Oh boy.
Yes.
So
Garcia. I love Garcia.
And actually this chapter would be, I think it's the first chapter we get our like first character that we're gonna invest in heavily. So,
Which character is that?
Loot.
Oh yeah, the number 1 draft pick.
She's
The number one non-lord.
Number 1 non-lord.
Which is crazy to me.
It is kind of crazy to me, honestly.
I honestly don't know why she's so popular. Like, given, I don't know, it just seems kind of random to me.
I would have thought, well, I'm biased, but I would have thought Lara Shell would have beaten her out.
Oh yeah, like
Maybe it's because you can use loot so much more.
Well, yeah, and I think it's all, yeah, loot also is like, you know, killed a lot of things. It's very powerful. Probably has a lot to do with it.
yeah. All right, got that bracelet recovered.
Our dad gave that to us, so like that's the only reason it's important.
Yeah, it's just because.
Just a keepsake. Just a keepsake.
Her dad went to the market and was like chilling around amongst the common folk and was like, oh, I like that bracelet.
That's a nice bracelet. That's a nice bracelet.
So,
especially now that your dad's dead. Come on.
Yeah, it means a lot. Ew.
Yeah. I remember the first time I played through this chapter, I just thought to myself, what the fuck? Like,
what the hell are those things?
For me, it was the eyeballs.
Yeah.
The floaty eyeballs. I was like, ooh.
The moguls, I think they're what they're called.
The little zombie guys, like with the weird hands. Yeah, they're definitely weird, but it's the eyeballs, Adam. That's the weird shit.
Yeah. There she is. We're gonna get her.
There she is.
I am gonna actually, I'm gonna have to reset for the sound again. That's something I'm gonna have to fix. I don't know why that's messing up.
That does suck that that's happening for you.
Yeah. Well, it's just weird because it's like everything, like the music is working, but just the text sound is not. So.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever.
Arter.
Arter was really good. I remember back in my day, he was just obliterating everything with light magic.
Damn.
I'm pretty sure I used Arter for a long time.
He's number 20, so we're probably not going to use him.
Number 20? God, what are the... Who took these polls? Like...
Fire Emblem fans.
Yeah, I was just saying the fans. I don't know. Also, you have to think, like, Awakening onward, more people are more familiar with it. Anything pre-Awakening, it's very much like the fan base is a lot smaller. So
yeah, that's true.
There's not a ton of... Like, I know Archer, but I'm not going to pick him for, you know, the... Especially that contest, too, is kind of the... You know, you're going to pick the lords, you're going to pick, like, some of your key players or whatever, more memorable units, and maybe he's not there. Although, I don't know. So.
It's true. Yeah, this was a popularity contest of every character in all of Fire Emblem.
Yeah, it wasn't just FE8, so this was just what they got.
Knowing that makes me feel better, because I'm like, what do you mean? Arter's great. Like,
I'm sure there's some sort of popularity poll out there that did just FE8 characters within a family.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe. Well, it'd probably be spammy, but I would like to see like the Fire Emblem community do like posting like what would that ranking be, amongst like just with that one game. But
I agree.
Because it would be.
I feel like especially for like this game specifically, there'd be some differences.
Oh yeah, 100%.
In this list, I don't think loot would be as high up.
No. I mean, she might be high up, but yeah, I don't know about number 1.
I don't think she'd be the number 1 draft pick.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, technically, Ephraim's the number 1 draft pick.
Yeah.
Well, he's a lord, isn't he?
Or well, I think it was Erica that was number 1. She may have been above him.
Well, like outside the lords, right? Like we're talking about just outside the lords.
Yeah. I guess outside the lords, but yeah. All right, pick units. Really.
Oh yeah, Erica was number 11. Ephraim was number 13 overall.
Yeah.
But then didn't Ephraim actually win before Erica?
Yeah.
Oh, but he won. Like, there's always a difference between the men's division and the women's division.
Yeah,
that's true. How about that?
I need some weapon. Okay, so let's see. I need to get Vanessa down here really quickly. Or I would like to get her down there very quickly because
I mean, that's the whole point of the flyer units, right?
I mean, if she dies, if she dies, I honestly don't give a shit because she's so low on the pole. So
on the totem pole, yeah.
I don't care. Like, I would honestly, if it meant like she dies but got the village and then Luke can come in and clean shit up, I wouldn't care.
Damn.
That's like how
sacrifice.
I'm honestly. Well, we've already got 1 on the death counter, so at this point, everyone else, it's fine.
It's not gonna be a deathless run.
I'm not playing safe as safe as I was initially, so whatever. Yeah.
Whatever. These characters, screw them.
Screw them.
Screw these characters.
I don't really need to. I'm just thinking if I want to bust up that branch down there, but I don't think I need to do that.
Yeah, you can, but I think when I did that, I was like, why is it there?
I mean, my guess is, like, if you didn't have Vanessa anymore, like, let's say she died, that's a quicker way to get there. But, yeah, if you have Vanessa...
Man, they're really expecting some people to die.
Huh. I mean, that or just they wanted it to be a better design map. Oh, Colm, my boy.
Did I just hear a cat meow, by the way, behind you, Adam?
Miles is just yelling. I don't know.
He's yelling.
Yeah, he's just yelling.
He's doing what he do.
He do what he do. He scream. We're gonna rely on Seth a little bit in this chapter.
As we do. As we do.
It is what it is at this point.
That slow limp to try and hit Erica just to miss.
Yeah.
Hope it was worth it. Hope it was worth it.
The animations for that just are so slow. You're just like, come on.
I like some of the animations, but I turned them off after a while because they are
sacrilege.
To turn off the animations?
Oh, the GBA animations are so good.
They are. I don't turn. I do what Adam does, where I'll keep some of them on and turn some of them off.
Yeah. So like, if I know, like, since I'm gonna use loot, like, I'll keep hers on, but like, I might not keep Archer's on, just to kind of speed through it a little bit more. I'm trying to think.
Especially the
Garcia's like, I'll get him killed.
I love Garcia. The knight animations are so beefy.
Yeah. Alright, I need to get Oh, that works. Yeah, big giant eyeball with the...
A big giant magic eyeball.
Yeah.
Is the crazy part. Because, like, aren't the big eyeballs, don't they, like, shoot magic at you?
Yeah, it's like dark ring thing.
Yeah.
There we go. Rip and tear through this.
Rip and tear.
Although you do get unique dialogue if Archer comes back to the village. She says that beginning bit, and then he kind of just yells like, "I sure as hope, like, I hope I'm not a revenant," kind of thing. Like, I haven't been bit. Like, would you knock it off, kind of thing. So I do kind of like that they added that. All right, we should.
Are you a revenant? Who, of all the characters that we have so far, I don't think any of them, if they got bit and turned into a zombie, I don't think they would, I think they would tell. I think they'd tell. I don't think anyone in this crew is hiding the bite yet.
In our current crew?
I feel like Colm would, just because, I don't know.
Oh yeah, Colm definitely would.
He would.
Really? Oh, okay.
Well, he's a thief, I don't know. I feel like he wouldn't.
Yeah, he's shifty.
He's our thief, but he's our thief, you know?
Well, yeah, but I guess...
No honor among thieves.
Yeah.
I think Rennick would be the one most likely in the whole game to not tell about a bite.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, Rennick's kind of a...
Rennick's kind of an ass.
I mean, you have to deal with... I mean, you deal with Lara Shell all the time. I mean, it kind of might get to you, I guess. So...
Looks like you're using Seth again. Is this one you have to seize, or is this... I don't think so, it's just kill all of them, right?
It's just a kill all.
Yeah, okay. That's what I figured.
So
I don't think... That, is there like a... Yeah, there's a main boss. Okay, I see him.
Yeah.
Does he drop anything good?
I don't think he has an item drop.
No, yeah, I don't think he does either.
Most Revenant enemies don't really drop anything good.
No, they don't.
The little
Guess that makes sense.
The little skeleton dudes do. They'll drop good weapons every now and again. So.
Oh, you're getting Seth 3 XP at a time. We'll get that level eventually.
Yeah, he is.
Well, I need another level because here they are.
Oh my!
I love this.
She is.
She's like, all right, let's go down these cliffs. Yeah.
We must charge down these cliffs and rush to their aid.
I just love it. She's like, all right, yeah, let's just go. Let's go for it.
Might as well.
Those poor commoners.
Ugh.
I was kind of hoping she would dodge that. There's a bit of hope that she would dodge that. Holy shit!
I mean,
that is a perfect level. That is a perfect level up.
God damn!
You can't. Oh my god, this Erica is so good. Why is she so good?
Because Ross died for this.
I mean, she was good before Ross died. Like, I don't know what the heck's going on. Holy crap!
Ross died
Solo
for this.
Erica run.
Solo Erica run.
My word, that is ridiculous.
See, Adam, she feels renewed because she just got her dad's bracelet back, and the sentimental only nothing has to do, nothing special bracelet.
Yep.
And there ain't
The
nothing
perfectly normal.
There ain't nothing
The perfect-
about Gillian's.
That's right. That's
Badlands.
right. She just got back the nothing special. Don't worry about it. Nothing to see here. Bracelet.
I will say the night animation is really fun to watch.
You're so good.
Getting absolutely speared by that thick, chunky lance. It's like, how does that only do 6 damage? I'm sorry, that just like went through half your body. You should just be dead. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna... Erica needs heal. Sure. At this point, since, like, there's not very many other characters I have, I might as well just use everyone.
I think you should. You're still early. This is what, chapter 5?
4.
4?
Yeah.
Come on. Like, use everyone you got. It's chapter 4.
Yeah.
There's only so much XP to go around.
Yeah, I do want Seth to get a level.
You'll get him one by chapter 9 if he's getting it 3 at a time.
Well, he got one before, and he just didn't get strength. I just need him to get strength, and the boss will give him like half of a experience bar. So that's why I'm gonna go down here.
Excellent.
And then maybe with these guys, I'll use loot, clean up with loot. Shoot. Yeah, that should be fine. Try to get...
Molder the boulder.
I want to try to get... Prefer maybe get her to level 3 if I can. Yeah, it's always nice playing the early chapters. You feel like you can make so much progress.
You have such a sense of progress.
Then it just slows down to like a halt. But that's fine. Oh, here's Gilliam. Here he goes.
There's that boy. There goes that boy.
Like, look at that thick-ass lance.
Girthy.
It's a slim lance. What are you talking about?
Oh, and he got the crit.
Ain't nothing slim about it.
Got the crit.
Such a good animation.
Yeah, I love that he like kicks it in the air like that. I don't know. That was cool.
I don't know if I've ever seen. Maybe I turned off my my animations too quick because I don't know if I've ever seen that crit animation before.
Well, it also, I mean, I've given him the slim lance, so he has a better shot to do it, but typically he doesn't do it very often.
I mean, yeah, knights typically aren't.
No. Great Master Generals, yeah.
No. Just crawl on over. Alright, come on, Seth. Boss move. Thank you. You made that a little bit quicker for me.
Just a little bit movement quicker.
Also, the boss music in this game is very good. I'm a fan of it.
Yeah, the music has been just getting better. I love all the music for Fire Emblem so far.
That's a good level up. We'll take that. All right, Seth.
That's a very good level up.
Seth can stay at level 3. That's fine. I won't abuse him as much anymore. He just needs that 1 point of strength for what I need. We'll just kill this one. Alright. Loot's first level. Hoping for
Loot's first level.
Oh yeah.
Hoping for some decent. Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's really good. Yeah.
I will say you have not gotten a lot of disappointing level ups early game so far.
I think the only
pretty good with these level ups.
The only disappointing one was Seth, and he got like HP and defense, which was like meh.
Which is Still pretty fine.
It's fine, but definitely not like what freaking Erica had a full level up. Like, that's ridiculous. I still can't believe
that. I've not seen very many full level ups, if I'm being honest with you.
It's very
low percentage.
Yeah, it's very uncommon because you have to think like some of those stats have like a 20% chance to do it, and then you know, some of them are 40%. Like, yeah, it's just the odds of that are really high, or
really
low,
yeah,
really
low.
Of happening. Sorry, my math is. I think that does
not mathing.
Yeah, my brain's not braining right now. All right. I think that he kills. Yeah. Okay. He does. Almost done.
You can do it. Who's gonna get these final blows?
We'll just do Seth, just because he's down there. I mean, I would like Loot to get another level, but at the same time, like getting her down there, it's just gonna take a hot minute. So.
Yeah.
Oh, is that guy not moving? Okay. Erica's level 7, so she's...
Erica's level 7?
Yeah, she's...
It does work.
It didn't work with her, yeah. Yeah, she's been crushing it, killing it. Alright. Oh, man. Can we get another Gilliam?
Go, Gilliam.
Can we get another Gilliam crit? That would be fun.
Gilliam crit.
Dang.
I wouldn't hate it. Gilliam, the Critmaster General.
He's being a perfect Jagan. He's allowing Loot to get the kill.
He's, you know, Gilliam's just a nice guy.
He's like, you got this. Alright, we'll run through the rest of the text, and then once I save it, I think that'll be a good point to the text.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Well, besides killing one of your favorite characters, did pretty good.
Honestly, though, I mean, yes, it sucks that Ross died, but we saw Gilliam crit, we saw Erica get a full level up. Also, she got a crap ton of strength, which she normally doesn't.
I think she's only gotten 2 level ups where she didn't also get strength.
Yeah, like, it's been ridiculous.
Which, from what you've told me, that's a ridiculous stat growth, that, like, having that much...
I think her strength percentage, her growth rate for that is like 30, 35. I'd be shocked.
Damn, that's really good.
Well, she's like a Myrmidon. She's like Lynn or Rucker or like any of those units where she's fast, she's got good skill, but her strength is kind of dog water. But I mean, you can fact check me. I don't know if it is 35, but I think it's low.
Yeah. That's okay.
Well, if you trust but verify, I don't know. That's up to you. But yeah, getting that many strength points. Oh, there she is.
As well.
I love the music for her too. Like this jingle that pops up. It's so good.
Yeah.
It definitely fits her character. It's a real shame, isn't it?
That's a real shame.
Sorry,
but
sorry, I'm a little fast. I didn't realize how far behind that was.
No, that's okay.
Dazla, he's like, it's a real shame, isn't it?
That's right. Isn't it? So, can you... Sorry, pronounce her name one more time for me.
La Rochelle.
La Rochelle, okay. I'm trying to break my La Rachel.
Like, just don't even look at the little, like, break in it. Just do, like, Lara with shell. Like, the...
La Rochelle. Rochelle.
That's how I would... That's how I would do it. Yeah. Although I do like
La Rachel.
La Rachel's fun.
Yeah, I don't play Fire Emblem Heroes, so I don't know how her name's pronounced, so I said La Rachel.
I actually don't remember how it was said, though. but that's just how
You guys
That's
say
how
it
she
right.
says it.
Is that how she
That's how
says
she
it?
says
Okay.
Laura shall. Yeah.
All right.
Well, that
Did
seems like a good point of stopping. Also, Dave, thank you for joining. It was fun having.
Yes, Dave. Thank you very much for joining.
If I can, I'll be around. Yeah, for sure.
Well,
that was great.
For sure, every Wednesday. For sure, every Sunday at those times.
Okay.
But yeah, whenever you can.
Yeah, whenever I'm around, I'll drop in.
Yeah. So that was part 1, and I will upload this to YouTube so that basically people can watch it after the fact. But
Very cool. VOD.
Yeah, the VOD. All right. So thank you guys, and I think that's it for stream.